Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. This practice that we're going to do today is like a longer practice but condensed. So if you're looking for something that sort of gets to all the categories of a long practice, a regular length practice, but in short form, this is going to be good for that. So we're going to work on vinyasa, standing poses, a little bit of twisting, back bending, and forward bending. So hits all the high notes in a little bit less time. So if you have blocks and you want to have them handy, I recommend that you put them at the top of your mat. If you don't, that's totally fine as well. So we're going to get started in child's pose. So come on to the middle of your mat. And for this child's pose, tuck your toes under. So start to get a stretch on the bottoms, the soles of your feet. Walk your hands out. And then go ahead and slide your hips back to your heels. Just spend about 3 to 4 breaths, either with your forehead on the floor or maybe just off the floor. Try to draw your shoulder blades together and then maybe separate them. So little movements for the shoulders as you press your palms down into the mat. Start to draw your navel in toward your spine. Take one more breath. Weight back toward the heels. And then as you come into your next inhale, as you rise up, come right into a cat pose here. So arch your back like a cat. And then as you exhale, take your spine in the other direction as you bring your hips back to your heels. A couple more times. So go in at your own pace here. Go for about 5 of these. Feel your whole spine work. You can bend your elbows to also help get that movement in your spine. So you go from straight arms to slightly bent elbows as you arch your back. Start to awaken your core here as well as you move. Press your heels back. One more time, lift up. And then exhale, sink your hips back. Now this time, come all the way up to a basic tabletop pose. So shoulders over wrists, toes are tucked. Go ahead and extend your right leg back, soften your elbows, maybe point and flex through your right foot. We're going to make some hip circles here. So pull your right knee in and then take 3 pretty big hip circles outward. Right, so external hip circles, really complete that movement 3 times, one direction, and then reverse it. Go in the other direction 3 times. Take your right leg out behind you. Now bend your right knee and 10 pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kickstand your left foot out to the left. Extend your right leg. Put your foot on the floor and take a side stretch. So you can start with your right arm bent, like in the shape of a C, just to really get that right rib cage to stretch out, and then press out through your right fingertips. Circle your right wrist. A couple times each direction. And then release the right hand, step the right knee in, other side, left leg. Reach it out behind you, point and flex your foot a couple of times. Start to engage your back body here as you lift your front ribs and core. And then we'll pull the knee in, 3 external hip circles. Once you've done 3, reverse the direction. Try to go for that full circle. You'll feel that in your core there on the left side. Good, extend the left leg back, square the hips, bend the knee, 10 pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your leg. Kickstand your right foot, side stretch. So you can put some weight in your left foot here as well. Bend your left elbow so your arm is kind of curved to begin. Lift up through your left ribs and then stretch out through your fingertips. Roll out your left wrist. And then when you're ready, circle back down into your tabletop. Right leg extends out. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Now you can put blocks under your hands or just tent your fingers. Lean into this stretch here. So lift the chest, drop the pelvis here. Inner thigh stretch, shoulders back. As you exhale, go back toward sort of like a wide angle half split pose or runner stretch. Doesn't matter if your right leg is bent. One more time, inhale. And then on your next exhale, slide your hips back, fold forward, maybe flex your foot. Come forward into your lunge, flatten your palms, step back to tabletop, other side, left foot, steps to the outside, and then again, you can come up onto the fingertips here, straighten the arms, lift the chest, just drop in here for a moment. As you lengthen your spine, exhale, sink your hips back. Now it's okay to let the back round a little bit, flex the toes, and just check in with the stretch there on the left side. Take it forward. Shift back. And forward. And back. And then let's go ahead and put the foot down on the floor, flatten your palms, come back to tabletop pose. Tuck your toes under, hover your knees as you exhale. Take yourself back to your very first downward facing dog. Pedal out and do what you need to do to start to feel comfortable, feel comfortably challenged in downward dog. So it could mean a nice big bend for the knees. Spread the shoulder blades on your back. One more breath. From here, bend the knees a little bit. Press off the balls of the feet, high plank. Holding your plank pose here. So we'll map out our first vinyasa. Push the floor away. As you exhale, keep the elbows close to your ribs. Lower down, curl up. Cobra pose, lift up. And take yourself back, downward facing dog, exhaling. Let your head go, let your heels relax, even if your knees are a little bit bent. Dial your inner thighs in. Good. Come into tabletop and come down onto your forearms. So we're going to take forearm plank. Bring the arms down, forearms, and then step your heels back. And come right into this shape here where your upper back is ever so slightly rounded. Push the floor away with your forearms and straighten out through your heels. Spin your heels to the right. And as you do that, bring your right forearm parallel to the front edge of your mat. So set that up for yourself so you feel supported. Take your left arm up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep your left arm down for 5. Inhale. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach up. Now see if you can line your left forearm up with your right. So we're going to set this up on the second side. Spin your heels to the left. Right arm comes up. Inhale. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach up, stretch up, lift through the hips. Bring the forearms back, drop the knees down, drop your pelvis to the floor. Sphinx pose here for a moment. Press down to lift the ribs up, stretch through your toes, pull your shoulders back. So make this an active middle back stretch and lift. And then as you breathe out, lower your ribs to the floor. Slide your arms back, fingertips press, locust pose for a 5 count. Lift up, stretch, roll the inner thighs up. 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands in line with chest. Keep your back active. Press, lift, cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Right leg comes up on an inhale, reach up. Exhale, step your right foot between your thumbs, bend your knee, high lunge. So turn this into a bit of a back bend by taking your thumbs back. So activate your upper and middle back. As you exhale, swing yourself into a twist, lean back, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Coming through to up dog cobra, your choice. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Left leg comes up, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps through. High lunge, reach up, thumbs back. Pause. Activate the spine, draw the navel in. As you breathe out, twist to the left. Inhale, tip back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale back. One more time each side. Lift the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot through. High lunge, reach. Twist. Exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back on the inhale. Exhale. Nice strong legs, strong shoulders. Curl up. Exhaling back. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step your foot through. Keep your knee bent really deeply. Lift up, stretch back, and circle into your lunge. Twist, reverse. Big arms, cartwheel, down, step back. Find your way through your vinyasa. Curl up and take yourself back to downward facing dog. One breath in. Take the top thighs back, exhale out. Step, hop, or jump your feet up to your hands. Bring your feet together, heels slightly apart. Bend into your knees, chair pose. So come right up into chair as deeply as you can. Bring your palms together, twist to the right. So twisted chair pose for a breath. Look to the floor. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Take your left hand, if you can get it flat down on the floor, step your left foot back. So come right into a twist here. Roll the right shoulder back. Take the top palm up. Circle your right hand to the floor. Spin your left heel down and windmill up to second warrior, facing the left side of your mat. Reverse your warrior. Lift up through your right rib cage. And then see if you can circle your right arm in front of you to take your right arm to your right thigh. Come into side angle pose that way. Reach out through your left side, maybe drop the hips a little bit. Roll the chest up, tuck your chin. As you inhale, come up to second warrior here. Reverse your triangle with a little change in the arms. So keep your back arm lifted up here. So both arms reaching. Draw your navel in, front ribs in. And then as you exhale, tip your hips back. You could always put a block under your hand if you want. You could also bring your fingertips to the floor or to your right leg. Spend about 2 to 3 breaths in triangle. From triangle pose, the left arm's going to circle over the left ear, pivot, forward fold. Now you can keep your hands on the floor in this wide leg forward fold or clasp your hands and stretch your palms up. See if you can play with moving some more weight into your toes or the fronts of your feet. Release your hands, walk them toward your left foot And take a little rotation here to the back leg. So wrap your rib cage around toward your left leg. Now listen carefully. We're going to pivot to the back of the mat. So what we're going to do is bend the left knee and find a lunge at the back of the mat. Right arm down, left arm up, twist. Stay here if this is enough, or pivot your left toes to the left and drop the hips a little bit, come into horizon lunge. So you're just getting a bit more of a stretch in your left outer hip as you drop the hips down. Reach the left arm up and over. Walk yourself back around. So you're back to where you were, all the way to the front of the mat. Now half moon pose, pivot your right toes forward. If you want to grab a block and you have one, bring your block or your fingertips up to the top right corner, and then just work your way into this balance here. Open up the chest. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Soften your right knee a little bit. Now, as you exhale, look to the floor. Lower your left hand down. Square your hips off. Bend your right knee. So just come out of it by bringing yourself into a lunge. Drop your left knee to the floor. Toe heel your right foot. Take a twist here. Right hand to right thigh. You can also bend your back knee. If you want to add that quad stretch, go right ahead. Open up your chest. Release. Bring your hand down to the floor. Step right into plank pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Shoulders back. Lift up. Exhale, back. So feel that heat really start to build in your whole body. Look forward, step hop, float your feet up to your hands. Bring your toes together, heels a little bit further apart. Bend your knees. Chair pose. Lift up through your sides. Thumbs back, spine long. Bend into your knees. Join your palms. Take your chair, twist to the left. So left shoulder tucks back as much as you can. Look to the floor. Bring your right palm down, left hand to left hip. Step your right foot to the back. Twisted lunge. Left arm comes up. Lift up from your right thigh. Push down through your right hand. Circle your left hand down to the floor. Spin your right heel down and windmill up to second warrior here, facing the right side. So set yourself up in your warrior two. Lean into your front foot. Reverse the warrior. Flip the front palm. Lean back. Now this left arm is going to circle down in front of you. Bring it to your left thigh. Lean into it. And then swing the right arm up and over to create side angle pose. Turn the chest, tuck the chin, try to drop the hips, keep the right inner thigh lifted and strong. As you inhale, rise up to second warrior. Straighten the front foot. You can scoot the back foot in a little bit, straighten the front leg, and then keep the back arm lifted, sort of like an L shape for the arms. Keep them more active. Corset your front ribs in. Inhale. Keep it really big and stretched out as you take your hips back for triangle pose. Exhale. Stretch out. Holding here for another big breath in and out. Right arm, take it over the right ear. Circle your right hand down to the floor. Now pivot everything to face the right. Forward fold. You can do whatever you want. Here you can keep your hands on the floor for support. You can interlock your fingers again. You could also reach for your feet or hook your big toes. Try to lengthen your spine for this last breath. Weight toward the fronts of your feet. Release your hands. Walk your hands over toward your right foot. Give yourself a side stretch, an asymmetrical stretch. As you inhale, lift up a little bit. Pivot toward the back of the mat. So we're going to keep moving in that direction. Bend your right knee, straighten out through your left. Left palm down, right arm up. Come back to your lunge twist. You could stay here or pivot your right toes out. So you're turning the right foot out And then dropping the hips, palm faces up, horizon lunge. Right arm comes up and over and travel back around the way you came through your wide-legged forward fold all the way to the front of your mat. Let's set up for half moon, with or without a block. Push off your back foot. Left hand comes to the top left corner of the mat. And take your time. Find your shape. And find your breath. And we'll take a simple exit. Look to the floor. Lower your right hand. Bend your left knee. Come into a lunge. Lower down. Right knee comes down to the floor. Walk your left foot a little bit out to the left. You can bring your left hand to your thigh and twist. Option to bend the back knee if you want the quad stretch. Catch your back foot and open up. Breathe. Release your right foot. Circle your hand down to the floor. This time we're going to step up to the top of the mat. So push off your right foot. If your blocks are right there, you want to put them under your hands, that's fine. Feet about hips width apart. Find a forward fold here. Shake your head, relax your head, release any tension in your body, and press down through the four corners of your feet. Soften the knees a little bit, roll up to stand. So coming into a standing balance here at the top of the mat, we'll do tree pose today. So bring your right knee up into your chest. Right foot can come to the left inner thigh or your left lower leg. Once you have the legs set up, see if you can reach up through your arms, and we'll add a tricep stretch. Bring your palms together in prayer and then bend your elbows. See if you can bring your your thumbs right between your shoulder blades and then lift the elbows up. Maybe lean your head back. Good tricep stretch here. One more breath. Do what you can. And then reach up, stretch, lower your arms, and lower your foot. Shake out your legs for a moment. Set up for the second side. We're going to go right to side two. Left knee lifts up. Left foot to the inside of the right leg. So once you establish your foundation, take your arms up. Same thing. So it's a little bit more of a balance challenge here to open up and almost what feels like a back bend here for the upper body. So we're training the upper body here for some back bending. Press the palms together, bend your elbows. Lift up from your lower ribs, lift up through your elbows, through your whole sides of your body. Maybe even lean your head back, look up, open up your eyes. Navel is strong. Reach your arms up and exit the pose with control. Bring your left knee forward. Put your left foot down. Shake your legs out. Move those blocks off to the side. And we'll take a full vinyasa here to work our way to the floor. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, step, hop, or jump your way back. Chaturanga. And curl up. So really try to work your back through your cobra into downward facing dog. One more breath here. Spread your toes, lift your tailbone up, bring your front ribs in. So suck those front ribs in a little bit to tone your core. Walk to the middle of your mat. Lower yourself all the way down onto your back. So if you want a block to help out with your back bending, have it close to you for bridge. If you like to do a supported bridge with a block, we have a series of 3 back bends here. We have been working our spine a little bit. So you could do 3 bridge poses or take a rest in there. You could do bridge to wheel. It's up to you. So we'll start with bridge. Walk your feet in. Start to walk your shoulders together here, right off the bat. Lift up through your chest. Hip points lift here. So you can press down through your palms, through the arms, backs of the arms, and really just emphasize pushing down through the inside edge of your feet. Good. One more breath. And then slowly lower yourself down. Separate your shoulder blades. 2 to 3 resting breaths. And we'll try it again. Push down into your feet. Lift your chest, lift your hips, walk your shoulders under. Now, add a little bit here if you want to. Try to drag your heels back toward your shoulders. So you should feel your hamstrings start to really fire up. Maybe you interlock the fingers, interlace the hands, and then really press down through the shoulders, back of head, inner knees, kind of hug toward one another. So try to keep those legs parallel. Unlace the fingers, slowly lower down. Now, if you want to be still here, you can. You can also gently float your knees into your chest. Okay, if you feel like you could use a supported bridge at this time, that's fine. If you want to take a full wheel pose, you can. Or you can take just another bridge with another variation in the arms. If you're coming into wheel, let's start by stretching up along the arms alongside the ears and then grab opposite elbows for a moment. Just get your side body long. Pigeon toe your feet, right? So it's very common to turn the toes out. We don't even know we're doing it. So maybe take the heels ever so slightly wider than the pinky toe, right? So that you're starting off from a place where your feet are parallel. So open up the sides. The shoulders are in flexion here, which is where we want them to be. We stretched the triceps earlier. Flip the palms if you're going there. Make sure you can see your elbows, right? Push down into your feet. Push down into your hands. Lift up into a bridge. So I'm really breaking this down here, like a shoulder bridge, right? And this could be a good place to work if your wheel pose isn't quite there yet. As you push down, if you want to continue, now you're going to come very lightly to the crown of your head. No weight on the crown of the head. Lift the hips, pump the chest back, and then maybe lift up into your wheel. Slide your shoulders down your back. Take one more breath. And bring your chin in a little bit so that you come back the way you came in, right? So you come back to your shoulder bridge and then lower down. So you have a sense of awareness, right? Self-awareness and control to keep yourself safe. Lower down and then gently bring your knees into your chest. Little rock side to side. Maybe knee circles. So anything that allows the back body to press down into the mat and just sort of relax, feel supported. Happy baby pose. Emphasis on the whole spine on the floor as you rock side to side. As you release your feet, take your feet down to the edges of your mat. So they're a little wider than your hips. Arms like a T, pivot your feet to the right, drop your knees to the right. You can bring the right foot to the outside of the left thigh if you want, as an add-on there, just to kind of tack that left hip down. Turn your chest to the left. And then release out of that. Bring your knees back up to the center and take your knees over to the left. Maintain some length in your lower back. Push through your right hip. Again, you can lift this left foot, to anchor your right leg a little bit if that doesn't bother your knee. And then let go of that second side. Bring your knees back to the center. Square yourself off. You can gently walk your feet back in. If there's anything else you feel like you could use before you take a few moments for yourself in Shavasana, go ahead and do that extra little bit of movement. And if you are ready for your resting pose, really take your time to set yourself up comfortably. Extend your arms, extend your legs. Let your chest relax, your shoulders, your hips. And as you close your eyes, maybe you have 5 minutes, maybe you have just 1 minute to seal your practice today, set your intention for whatever you have to do for the rest of this day. I hope it's a good one, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste.